Hey everyone, finished watching the next episode of Beetleborgs, Booger Man. The monsters of Hillhurst are having nightmares and determine it's the work of the Booger Man. They find a trail of slime that leads them right to him, but get spooked away. They set a trap later and catch him. He tells them no one appreciates his talent for creating nightmares, and he thought he might be welcome at Hillhurst. Nukas, for some reason, accompanies Harabelle to Hillhurst for routine spying, and then goes in and convinces Booger Man to come with him. Nukas takes Booger Man to the lair and tells him to give Les Fortunes a nightmare. Les Fortunes wakes up from his nightmare and draws a monster Shelator from it. Nukas brings it to life and sends it to Urbana City for some reason. It grows, which oddly wasn't something it was foreshadowed it could do. The Beetleborgs defeat it after finding its weak point. Nukas makes Les Fortunes fall asleep so Booger Man can give him a new nightmare. The Beetleborgs sneak into Nukas' lair to free Booger Man, who Nukas has chained to the wall for some reason. As revenge for, I assume, chaining him to the wall, Booger Man gives Nukas and Harabelle nightmares. Not Vylor, though, even though he's sitting right there, so I guess Booger Man likes Vylor. Booger Man tells the kids that they're dreaming they're Beetleborgs. This is a pretty weak episode. The Hillhurst monsters don't get a lot to do, and Booger Man just isn't explored enough. Nukas' plan isn't bad. Use Booger Man's nightmare power to inspire Les Fortune to draw more monsters. Then, though, he chains up Booger Man. It's weird. Booger Man is totally on board with them and is even willingly there. I think there should have been more of a conflict with Booger Man himself. I feel a little stupid writing Booger Man over and over again. Why isn't he just called Boogie Man? Booger Man should have gotten some backstory, and maybe the Hillhurst monsters could convince him to use his nightmare powers in ways that they'd like. They're all cartoonish monsters. It seems like they'd appreciate scary nightmares. I think it was also a missed opportunity not to have Booger Man just be the main villain of the episode. Have this be a rare moment where the kids have to defeat a pre-existing monster. Maybe we could have had the Booger Man invade their dreams. They tell Flabber, and together with the Hillhurst monster, they capture Booger Man. Booger Man could be evil and threaten the monsters. He escapes and joins Nukas but betrays him. Nukas and the Beetleborgs agree to a truce and work together to defeat him. Once again, I have to wonder why Nukas isn't just bringing monsters out of the comics or out of any illustration. He'll resort to torturing Les Fortunes before taking the obvious route. Shelator is a pretty dull monster, and he doesn't even fit in with the episode. He can grow giant, which isn't something he was established as being able to do. Nukas sends him not to Charterville, but Urbana City. Why specify Urbana City? I thought maybe the kids would find Art Fortunes, and he'd drawn up a new Gargantus. Flabber brings it out of the comics, and the kids use it to defeat Shelator Giant. But nope, the monster just has a weak point for some reason, and then shrinks, and then gets defeated like any other monster. Pretty underwhelming episode. All that's left to go over is the cast. Shelator was voiced by Saban regular Dave Mallow, who provided many notable voices for Power Rangers, VR Troopers, Masked Rider, and Beetleborgs. The Booger Man was played by Warren Hall, a stuntman who also had some acting roles off and on throughout the 2000s. So yeah, the streak of quality definitely ran out, with a couple less than stellar, forgettable outings. Hopefully things pick up. We've got the Astral Borgs to look forward to. Maybe they'll provide the shake-up that the show needs. So that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.